Imagine walking away from your job at 29, not because of a stroke of luck or an unexpected inheritance, but because you planned it. Meet Martin Boulanger, a young man from Montpellier, France, who defied the norm of retiring at 62 or 64. Instead, he joined the FIRE, Financial Independence Retire Early movement, and left the corporate grind behind decades ahead of schedule. But here's where it gets controversial. Did he have to give up all the things that make life fun to do it? Spoiler, no. No cold showers, no instant noodles, just a clever strategy and a few unconventional choices. The FIRE equation, balancing work and wealth. Picture this. Martin spent years in high-pressure roles at startups and investment banks, logging 80-hour work weeks, with weekends as rare as a perfect storm. The paychecks were generous, but the toll on his time and energy was immense. He realized early on that the traditional path wasn't for him. His goal? To reclaim control over his days, not just his finances. So how did he turn this vision into reality? Let's break it down. With a monthly salary of 3,500 euros, Martin managed to save an astonishing 2,000 euros every month. Add his partner's income, and the couple stashed away 2,500 euros to 3,000 euros monthly. The secret? No wild spending sprees. Instead, he prioritized mindful consumption, enjoying comforts without splurging. Think of it as the Goldilocks approach. Not too much, not too little. Just enough to build a safety net. Brick by brick, building a portfolio the FIRE way. Speed was critical. To fast forward his financial independence, Martin dove into real estate. He didn't just buy properties, he diversified. One small apartment here, another there, mixing cities, sizes, and types. It was the classic snowball effect in action. Each rental added to his passive income, fueling the next investment. After just 18 months, he handed in his resignation and embraced a new identity. Rentier, a term for someone who lives off rental income. At 29, he wasn't just retired, he was reimagined. Today, Martin splits his time managing his growing portfolio, mentoring others on their FIRE journeys, and supporting socially driven ventures. He's proof that financial independence isn't just about numbers, it's about living a life aligned with your values. The myth of the all-or-nothing sacrifice. Here's the elephant in the room. Is a six-figure salary a prerequisite for FIRE? Martin disagrees. He argues that the movement isn't exclusive to the ultra-rich. The real magic lies in expectations, how much you need versus how much you want. His blueprint? Consistency. Live within your means. Even with a comfortable salary, Martin kept expenses in check. No lifestyle overhauls. Standard apartments, not luxury condos. Weekly fine dining, not his thing. Exotic vacations, rare, but not non-existent. Self-awareness over austerity. He didn't cut out all pleasures. Instead, he made intentional choices. The takeaway? FIRE isn't about deprivation. It's about discipline and clarity. As Martin puts it, you don't need to eat fire to chase FIRE. A new lease on life, what retirement really changed. What shifted for Martin after retirement? 2 words, free time. Before, his social calendar was a ghost town. Now, he's reconnecting with family, attending friends' events, and pursuing passion projects. And this is the part most people miss. FIRE isn't just about escaping work. It's about reclaiming time to live fully. Among France's 30,000 to 40,000 FIRE adherents, Martin stands out not just for retiring early, but for proving that it's possible without sacrificing joy. So, if you've ever wondered if you could trade in overtime for freedom, ask yourself, is your time truly yours, or is it being borrowed by your job? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think FIRE is a realistic goal for everyone? Or is it a privilege for the financially savvy? Share your take in the comments below.